Hi everyone, this is Pamela, and for the ones who don't know me, I am from Venezuela. I am 32 years old, and today's video, it's really necessary to actually talk about this, and this is the liquid relationships. But first of all, I would like to start to addressing the fact that the society has changed a lot, and this is thanks to whatever we are exposed today. And that is the social media, where we have a lot of simulations on things, how to dress, how to actually look, because we have another beauty standards where you need to have a small waist, and this is something that I have talked before in my other videos. And even though I would like just to make a comparison with the musical business, where before in the 90s, even in the 2000s, you have a song that lasted #1 for many weeks, and even for 2-3 months, even more. But now everything is so fast that you have a song that is very trending for a few weeks, but 1-2 weeks on top, and then disappears. People forget about it, then just move on to another, which has become even more difficult for artists just to remain very active in this world, which is very competitive right now. But that same happens with the date, and the dating scene is now even more shallow than it used to be, because now we can meet people from applications, and if we just see someone that doesn't or is not very attractive, we're just going to swap and then continue until we find someone we consider really attractive enough to actually date. And then we miss the most important part, that it is which are the core values of this person, if we actually share it, and all this stuff. So there is a book that is written by a psychologist, which name is Zygmunt Bauman, and this man talks about the liquid love, and it's basically addressing the fact that people nowadays is not committing into any type of relationship because they feel that they need just to skip to one and another, because that's the easiest way to do it. Maybe for the name of being liberal, they free, this is another century and blah blah blah. But I guess what's hidden behind this is a lot of insecurities. And why do I think that there are a lot of insecurities behind this? It is because you see that most of the time these people tend to jump from one relationship to another, and yet they are not even expecting the other person to commit, and yet they give the most important part that they have, that is their body. And I'm not only talking about women, I'm talking about men too. But it is something that, sadly, it is a behavior that it is normalized in men. And of course, we feel more maybe judgmental for women who do that. And yeah, they can feel very free for doing it, because why not? We should just enjoy our sexuality and all the stuff. But once you have or want a relationship, yet you need to stop with doing that. Yes, you can do that. You can just sleep with any guy you want. But once you want something that involves a commitment, involves a very serious relationship, you need to stop with this type of patterns, because you're not gonna get anything. You're just going to be wasting your energy into someone that it's not going to even take the time to address the fact that you're imperfect, but anyways, is just deciding to stay. And even though many people might think that perhaps I'm naive for believing that there are relationships that can be evolved into something really beautiful by actually working really hard and investing time on each other, it actually happens. But for that, each one of the members of a couple need to take time on themselves and learn to be by themselves, and acknowledge the fact that what is it that they need to improve to become a better person, the better version of themselves. And I know this is not the first time someone actually talks about it, but it's something that we need to listen to this like as many times as possible, because it is necessary for us to remember that even though the time changes, there are things that need to remain the same, and it is the way we relate to others. And if we see that are committed, even though we're giving 100% and the other person is not just giving, so just we walk away. But the thing is that we need to recognize who's there, willing to give this commitment, to work for it, and actually not allow you to be in this liquid relationship that it's more damaging than beneficial. Because I know there's many people who get many things out of, you know, that type of relationship, but how is it that you're feeling inside? It's the most important question that you need to make to yourself every single day. So if you like the video, I would like you to subscribe. And like I always say, I do this with all my love. And you know, I see you the next time or the next week. Bye bye.